Hello and welcome to A-Level Psychology. My name is Jacob Clay and I am the psychology teacher here at Windsor College. It's unfortunate we can't do this face-to-face, but hopefully the following slides will give you a decent overview and answer many of your questions that you may still have. Psychology is a very broad subject with many sub-disciplines, and the A-Level will touch on a wide range of these. We'll consider the main approaches within psychology, looking at some of the theories of some of the big names you may or may not have heard of. You can see Carl Rogers on the left, Sigmund Freud at the top, and B.F. Skinner on the right there. We'll also cover social influence, cognitive psychology and memory, attachment to caregivers and the long-term impact of that, as well as a selection of psychological disorders and brain function. Now, psychology is mainly not about the brain, but we'll still study it in relative detail. And in the centre of it all are research methods. A common theme throughout psychology is the findings from psychological studies and how they inform the theories and how our theories are changed by the new research that comes out. The aim being to make psychology a more scientific social science. So here's a breakdown of the Year 1 and 2 content. I think the only parts I haven't mentioned are the issues and debates on the right hand side there. This looks at some of the wider controversies within psychology, such as the free will or determinism debate. And the Year 2 topics, which I've put in bold, which are also known as the options topics. We'll be studying all three of those that are listed there: schizophrenia, cognition and development, which mainly looks at a child's cognitive development, the way they think, and forensic psychology, which is to do with managing offender behaviour. So criminal psychology, in other words. Psychology is linear in the sense that all the exams. So why choose psychology then? Apart from subject-specific knowledge you'll develop, psychology is essentially the study of humans and why we think and behave in the various ways that we do. The key to success in psychology is also your ability to think critically and understand the strengths and weaknesses of what is a very diverse subject. You'll not only be able to discuss other psychologists' research, but you'll also have opportunities to design and carry out your own psychological experiments and observations to appreciate how this works in practice. All these skills are highly transferable and so are relevant to many other disciplines, which I'll come on to shortly. And if you look to the right-hand side, around this time of year, the first years would have been taking a trip to the zoo to experience psychology in a different context. Psychology is a popular A-level as well as it's a very popular degree subject, although in reality the majority of psychology graduates at degree level won't go on to become an actual psychologist. Nevertheless, there are various branches of applied psychology, with some of the more well-known options being clinical and forensic, if that's something you're interested in. But the skills and knowledge from psychology at A-level and beyond are applicable to almost any career where you're working with people. I'd encourage you to get a head start over the next few months by carrying out some of these tasks. Some of them link directly to a couple of the topics we'll be studying, and generally these are reflective of the kind of independent study you'll be set as part of the psychology A-level. Well, thanks for watching and listening. I've put here the textbook we'll be using for the first year, if you're interested in getting one of those in advance. So enjoy your summer, and I'll see you in September.